Oh, hey there, friends on the internet. This is Dawn back with another blind React copy review. This one, it's for like one of my copy heroes, my mentor, and my coach, so I'll admit to being a little bit nervous. But this is for a copy chiefing service that Amy Posner, one day I'll know how to say her name properly, has for real. I mean, anyone can get Amy to copy chief for her, which is pretty amazing because she's incredible. And some serious copy ballers do have her on their stuff. Full disclosure, Amy said that maybe this page is a little bit long, so this video might be a little bit long, and also I'm kind of nervous about reviewing someone that I admire so much, so let's just do it. Starting with this headline, well, let's start with this beautiful photo of this beautiful woman. She definitely looks approachable and not like she's gonna tear my copy apart and make me feel bad about myself, so that is super great. That confidence would change everything. Yeah, I think that this is a good example of the problem that copywriters face, for sure. If only I had an expert to help me get my copy 100% client ready, that confidence would change everything. I don't disagree with that. I wonder if it's actual voice of customer. I don't know if, like, for me, if, like, the confidence would change everything, but definitely the expert to help me get my copy 100% client ready would be awesome. Yeah, I do think that, like, I'm also launching a copy mentorship and, like, chiefing offer. And I do think that confidence is a big thing that especially newer copywriters need, but I don't know. I'm not wholly convinced that this is the hook or the quote that would work best as a hook. I'm gonna think about it. Let's improve my copy. I don't know, if I was trying to get client ready, I would probably make that button like make my copy client ready, or like help me wow my clients, or something like that. And now that I think about it a little bit more, I think instead of 100% copy ready, if it was something like, and I could keep the confidence idea, but maybe something like voice of customer, more around how shitty it feels when clients don't like or believe in or aren't impressed by your copy. 100% client ready. That's just not something I've ever thought of, like, oh, I need my copy to be client ready. But I have definitely thought, like, oh my god, I hope that my clients don't hate it, you know? Have you ever wondered, is my copy good enough to justify my rates and keep me feeling like a total imposter? Honestly, that could just, like, go right up on top. I almost feel like that is stronger. And maybe it would be better above the fold. I don't really love this good enough and then the good enough again. I like that. Yeah, is it good enough for you to start contributing to your client's strategy? Yeah, I like that. Or I would even be stronger, like start setting your client strategy. Or maybe I would say, like, stop feeling like an order taker at Arby's. Does anyone go to Arby's? That's interesting. We used to have Arby's at hot lunch in school. Yeah, so I like all this pain and agitation. I think it's really good. And again, I think like this would be better above the fold than this quote. But I don't know, Amy, maybe this is actually a quote someone said to you. Yeah. I wonder if copywriters feel like they have to do it on their own. I don't get my copy reviewed a lot. I did, though, when I was working with Shanti at the beginning. So maybe you love an expert's help, but a part of you think there's something wrong with you if you can't do this on your own. I'd almost just say, like, you don't have to do this alone. This could be a maybe it's a little bit too much agitation. I don't know. I like this. I think these bullets are too much, and I think there's just too much there. I don't even... I kind of don't want to read it. Or I want it to be more broken up and just like designed differently. I like this. The fastest way to succeed as a copywriter is to have a copy chief. I think a lot of us who are just starting out really do want to succeed faster and kind of get out of the like roller coaster of like, am I good enough? Is this gonna work? This is just too big of a bullet for me. Whoops, this bullet is too big. I need it broken up. I don't mind if I have to, like, I think I would probably rather have these, like, design-wise, not next to each other, and then, just flowing down, because I just want to scroll. I feel like this is a little bit awkward. In the past, or maybe something like, you don't have to join an agency to get eyes on your copy. Like if you saw what I was just, or if you heard what I was just saying, which you did if you're still listening to this video, but I was just saying like, okay, I don't get a lot of eyes on my copy, but when I first started out, I got Shanti's eyes on my copy a lot, and that's obviously why I have any idea what I'm actually doing and can help other people. So I think addressing this is a good idea. I almost wonder that if it could come up higher. Having a copy chief review your copy. I don't know if I'm like addicted to getting rid of ing words, but I'm not sure that this is like the crosshead that I would want here. Sorry, that was a little rambly. I really like this though. And I like that. I think this is true. I mean, I would. I'm offering something similar. But having and having, is to have a copy chief, having a copy chief, access to a copy chief, access to someone who can help you improve your copy. Yeah, I'm not sure, but luckily I don't have to rewrite it. I can let Amy do that. I like this idea. I want it higher up, maybe before this. I feel like, is this, oh, it's Jen. Oh, Jen. Maybe Jen will see this. We're in a different mastermind together, too. I want this higher up, but I don't know if I paid a heap of money higher up, so I wonder if this is the right testimonial. I know, Amy, that you are going to charge a fair amount, but I might leave that to like when the pricing comes up, maybe, and put a different testimonial here so that like by the time it gets to the pricing like that, I think this would be a great testimonial next to like the checkout or something. But I think that maybe we're not ready yet for that. A different testimonial would be better. So this, deliver killer copy your clients will rave about. I'd almost make that the headline at the top too, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I like this a lot. Oh boy, I hate to be a person who says that you can get rid of agitation, but I almost think that you could get rid of most of the agitation and just come right to this part. And it's easier for me to read this than it was for me to read this. So I just think that the design doesn't match. So all of these are great crossheads, and I love them. Panic to projective, this is really great. Like VOC, or like, man, in our mastermind, just like hear about like the anxiety people have by having too much work, or like stressing out about their work. So I think this works really good. I would maybe put this up and have this down. Yeah, I like this one. I would have it higher than Jin's. I would also have this higher. I think like this improve your copy is what happens, but it's not like what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is that like delivering impeccable copy to my clients. Like that's what would make me pay for this service. Yeah, I would have the confidence, and yes, my copywriting skills would transform, but it's like the evolution of my copywriting skills is less important to me than the impressing the F out of my clients. Oh, nice. Again, I think any of these testimonials will be better than Jin's. I love Jin's, but I just want it right next to the pricing where you tell me how much it costs, which I have not gotten to yet, but I'm sure is totally worth every freaking penny. Great, another beautiful photo. I love this. It's true. She doesn't criticize. She gives you the tools and knowledge you need to build the business you want. Excuse me. I like this. Don't just band-aid your copy. I feel like that could be a crosshead somewhere. Maybe even here. I feel like this also exists here, kind of. Like it doesn't, but I wonder how much of Amy I want. All of it, let's be honest, and how much of like for the client I want here. Okay, there's so many amazing testimonials. We don't have to have the it's expensive at the top. Yeah, this is what I want to see at the top. Man, all of the best copywriters have worked with Amy. I would even have that as a crosshead. All of the best copywriters have worked with me. You've heard of them. They're working with me. I'm chiefing your heroes. Something like that. Not me, her. Amy. I like this. I would like that higher too, but I don't know. I don't like ready. Are you ready to confidently quote? I mean, sure. Are you ready to? I would prefer it to be like, it's time for you to confidently quote the fees you really want. Have clients knocking on your door and stop worrying about your pipeline. I feel like this is the dream state. And I know that we're saying confidence at the top at that headline, but I feel like the headline of this, maybe I'm reiterating too much, but the headline doesn't really get to the real dream state, like the juicy, visceral dream state of charging more and having clients like salivate over your copy and want to hire you for more and more and more regardless of how much you're charging. Oh, that's not that expensive, Amy. I thought it was going to be expensiver, more expensive. Okay, so another thing I know is that this isn't necessarily what the offer is going to be, and I do think that I think like a here's how it works sort of thing would be great. And I think you told me in Slack that you're also like in client stocks and just keeping track of the hours. Not that you want to work hourly very much, but I think it'd be worth it to let them know that that is an option too. Like it's not just like a copy review in a half an hour. It could also be like you in their doc editing. I don't know if this is like a true thing you're going to do or not, but I know that the people I do that for, I think they get better faster when they see me like suggesting changes in the Google Docs. But I don't know if that's the offer, but if it is, then great. I think the what's happening in it, sorry, internet, I think the what's happening in it could be higher up. I don't know if we need as much agitation and as much explanation. I definitely think, I do think people read on the internet. I'm not one of those copy needs to be short, but I personally would probably have trouble scrolling all the way down if I didn't already know Amy and know that it would be totally worth it. Full disclosure, have paid her prices for her help. So this WhatsApp support, so worthwhile. I want my copy review. I don't know. I feel like you can do better, Amy. Yeah, in general, obviously it's great, but that confidence would change everything is a little bit too vague, and I'd love to see it be more about the things it would change, like change everything what, and it comes further down, right? Right here, I think I would bring this: deliver killer copy your clients will rave about. Higher up, I'd keep the bio part more. I mean, this is a bit of the bio and then there's more of the bio, so I feel like I would maybe cut this part. I mean, I think we know it's going to be an expert. I'm still going to put this on YouTube, but apparently I really freak out about ants. Anyway, I do think we know you're an expert, or like the fact that you're having an expert to help me means that we know that, and that the bio would be better, like more succinctly in one place. Now I think my hair is in it. And I do like the agitation copy, but I do think you're right, Amy. There's a little bit too much of it. Like I said before, this design is not making me want to read it. Could bold something in there or split some stuff up, and I do like this. I'll put that higher too. Succeed as a copywriter, not to like just play with tropes, but the fastest way to get to 10K months, the fastest way to get to your next 6-figure, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know. I guess probably like the people who are going to be purchasing this want to go beyond 10K months, most likely. Who are the ideal people for this? Obviously, anyone who wants to be a copywriter who matters, because they are all on this page. Yeah. I don't know if that's that helpful, and I think this is an excellent page, but my main point is I think that we can do better on the headline, and the Jen Walker quote would be better next to the cost of the offer, because it's not even that expensive unless you're looking for many hours. Then it could be really expensive, so I get that. But anyway, if you are into what's happening here on my channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Those are the words we are supposed to say on YouTube. And hit me up, dawn@dawnpetrin.com, if you have any questions or want a copy review. And I promise to get a new camera and start having different angles that I'm using in these videos eventually. Hope you all have such a beautiful day, and thank you, Amy, for this honor of, you know, just talking about your copy, because pretty much, mostly, it's great.